What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. We have some interesting stuff to see here. Well, here we can see, guys, that Twitter has changed its name to X and proceeded to partner with eToro, allowing cryptocurrencies into the platform. eToro has said on a tweet from 2019 that XRP could surpass Bitcoin. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting collaborations, very interesting things happening. And here we can see that eToro actually tweeted, "Dark horse, we still don't know if Bitcoin can ever be surpassed, but XRP by Ripple Labs might just have a chance if so. Tell us, who is your dark horse candidate for football's MVP this year?" Now, why do they say this? That's actually more important, right? Bitcoin is really hard to surpass. It is literally the king of cryptocurrencies, right? As we know it. But why do they say XRP? There's only one reason, guys. And the only reason is because XRP has a use case, a utility. It is solving a real problem. And we haven't seen that really come into play in the cryptocurrency world. Everything that has happened until this point is speculation. Coins didn't go up because they had use case or utility. And this has not been utilized yet. That is the whole catch. The problem is people are looking at prices now and they're judging based off the prices now and what happened until now. The problem is that everything is going to change once the lawsuit is finished, once the real utility, the utilization gets into play. That is when we see the real prices of the cryptocurrencies, when we see real world problems being solved, and how many cryptos are really solving a real world problem. How many can be used in a real world? Not many, and especially not Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is reigning at the moment, of course, but I do not think that this will last for a very long time, guys. And reason being saying that because there is so much evidence right now that we can see that it's on the brink of collapse. Hey, eToro US, why did you delist XRP if you have a securities license? Right? Another hint, guys. So they really believe in XRP and they know that XRP can surpass Bitcoin. Why delist it? Again, they do not want you to buy this, guys. And everywhere in the US, there is a problem buying XRP. It's a very big thing. You cannot buy XRP. It's very hard to do in the US. In Europe, you're still fine, but it's getting tighter and tighter and more difficult, right? So what we're seeing now, guys, is this shift that is happening. And especially when everything is changing, when they really press the button, it's going to be different. You're going to be very surprised what will happen in the crypto space. If the price of XRP were to appreciate significantly, there is a mechanism in place to lower transaction fees by a supermajority vote of server operators, right? So if the transaction fees get to a point where they need to lower it, it's even possible to do that. So that is very important, because once you have a bridge currency and you're really changing large amounts of money, well, then it becomes very expensive, right? And that's when you want to lower the fees, and it's possible to do that even though the fees are extremely low, right? Even with these fees, XRP can be around for a very long time without really messing up the whole system, but it's still possible to even lower it. Digital currencies, gold, and even items like loyalty points, Airstyle miles, or securities, these can all be tokenized, guys. All these things are going to be tokenized. Even banks are warning you for this. XRPL can scale to trillions of transactions per second in ILP. Why the Interledger protocol was created, how ILP uses XRP for settlement. Right here you can see a scheme, how they use the payment diagram, utilize XRP ledger for settlement. This is where it starts, goes to connector 1, goes through these channels where you can see paychan, balance, and then it goes to connector 2, and then Bob gets eventually the money. So this is all the underlying ledger, the things that happen in between, and they happen so fast, right? Which is crazy. The answer is XRP. XRP's on-chain speed is legendary, 1500 TPS, but that's not what makes it scalable. It's an option called payment channels, which is baked into the protocol itself. This allows organizations to process trillions of transactions per second if necessary, while settling summary transactions on the ledger. So it doesn't just stop there, right? It doesn't just stop with 1500 transactions per second. Ripple's research team understood this paradox when it realized that the world will never agree on one ledger, yet the XRP ledger itself is a ledger. To overcome this paradox, Ripple developed the open source interledger protocol that synchronizes separate ledgers without creating a separate ledger. Like, Schwartz is literally a genius, guys, because what he has created is absolutely crazy, right? We all know that. This has always been a game of chess, not checkers. Remember that. A game of chess takes a very long time, guys. That is why we are still waiting. Here you can see that bricks, they all have connections to Ripple. Okay, very simple. Travelex Bank, Ripple ODL partner. Here we can see that Russia has an ISO timeline, which real-time gross settlement, which is using Ripple. Ripple partner and one of RBI CBDC pilot bank, Yes Bank, right? From India. Then Tranglo, China, Ripple ODL partner operates on Hong Kong faster payment system. Temenos, T24 Transact integrated with Ripple. So if you go and connect the dots, they are all connected somehow to Ripple. Why? Why is this? Because of liquidity, guys. Again, people don't look beyond what they think that is happening with XRP. They think that XRP is just a bridge currency and it can just transfer money very fast. But that's not just it, guys. That's half the puzzle. It's about the liquidity, which is really needed right now, right? When XRP reaches a higher price, they have a lot of liquidity, which is needed because they have a liquidity crisis. A significant portion of XRP's price movement has been caused just from Japanese buyers driving the price even through the SEC lawsuit. Japanese find XRP more appealing than ETH. With a lawsuit from the SEC, Ripple has had a turbulent year in the US over the past year. However, Japan is where Ripple is most well known. In actuality, a significant portion of XRP's price movement has been caused by Japanese investors buying cryptocurrency and driving the price up. Now listen, I don't care what you say, but the price of XRP is being suppressed. So there is no real demand and all of that is not real right now. When they start using this, everything, lawsuit is over, because that's what's needed for this to really get used. That is when we'll see the real demand, and that's when we'll see the real price of XRP. Then you can say that price is being driven by investors. Right now you can't. It may seem like that, but it's not the case, guys. Remember, here we can see there's nothing to see here. As we can see here on this paper with 3 mountains, look at the same Digital Pound Foundation paper. And we know that the Digital Pound Foundation is really the most significant partner of Ripple right now. If you go to their page, their website, they all talk about the international CBDC that they're making with the IMF. We can see that Ripple is a real partner on their website. Ripple is also helping with a CBDC, the digital pound. So there's many cases, guys, many things, many evidence that XRP is really the only one that can surpass Bitcoin. There is none other. I would say maybe Ethereum on a short-term basis, well, where it would maybe go to number 1 for a short-term basis, which is possible, but as of now, the real utility lies in XRP. Always has been. A former SEC official has warned the XRP army about the recent developments in the ongoing legal battle between the US Securities Exchange Commission and blockchain firm Ripple. Now, let's see what this guy is saying. The SEC wrote a letter to the court citing an April 7 decision in the SEC's case against Commonwealth Equity Services over alleged disclosure violations. According to Stark, the letter reminds the court of the weakness of Ripple's so-called fair notice defense and emphasizes that ignorance of the law is no excuse. What a weak point to say, right? Very weak, guys, that This person is just saying that the fair notice is weak and it's ignorance to the law, right? This is, I don't have any words for this. Stark also noted that the SEC has taken unprecedented measures to make its views known regarding digital assets. The regulatory body has used multiple distribution channels to share concerns about crypto. There you go, right? These people are afraid of crypto because it possesses so much potential. So much potential, guys. And if blockchain is going to be used or distributed ledger technology, guys, it is going to be XRP first, because they are not for nothing in a lawsuit. Open your eyes, be sharp, because this might be over very, very soon. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.